Hello, Eliza here, LegendofEliza on Roblox. Somebody had asked me about a specific knife in Survive the Killer, but they weren't sure what the name was called, so let's go through some of the knives I have, and maybe it's one of them. This is the toilet plunger. Oh my gosh. This one's hilarious. It was an April Fool's drop. It was in the April Fool's box. Look, it's so great. This one's going to be the Polar Lance. The Polar Lance was a Christmas drop. This one's going to be Grimsley Buster. It's one of my favorite knives. The range on this is just absolutely immaculate. That red flame, I love it. This is going to be a cold-hearted Cupid's bow. Look at that blue glow. And then we got the Tormented Pickaxe. The Tormented Pickaxe was the one I just crafted. It's one of the crafting knives. It's so good. I like the range on it. This is Permafrost. Now, a lot of people love Permafrost, and I love the design, but I don't like how it clips into the head. But that bluish glow, it's so pretty. This is going to be North Southern. I love the unique design on this one. This is Glacial Titan. Not really liking this one, but I think it's still pretty cool design. This is gonna be, I'm not even gonna pronounce it right, Deadly Dark Scythe? Why not? But look at that translucent green. I love it. Now this is gonna be Cold Heart Splitter Axe. I do not like this one. It clips into the head weird, and the range on it is just not as good as some of the others. This is Polar Thunder. Again, look at that unique design. I really like them. And then this is Perplexia Rex. Look at that. The lightning in that. Oh, and the purple glow. Oh my gosh. Magnificent. I love it. The range on it's pretty good as well. Curse the Scallywagged. This one's pretty cool. The only thing about this one is it definitely lets the killer know where you're at when it glows. So, because the glow. I love the range though. Adventuria. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. Not real fond of this one. It kind of just blends in, especially when I wear a lot of reds. But if you see, I'm trying to show you the little bit of glow it has. This one's Wand of the Void. I really like the purple glow, flame, whatever you want to call it on this one. The range on this one's pretty good too. However, you have to be standing at specific spots to actually hit. This is the Glacial Lance. Glacial Lance. There we go. I really love the design on this one. Again, it's a longer one, but you gotta be in a specific spot. This is Deadly Dark Scythe. I think it's really cool. Look at those red eyes. Okay, this one's gonna be Cherished Heartblade. It was a Valentine's knife. So pretty in pink. Look at that glow. Armin's Heart. It goes really well with my outfit. You'll actually see me wearing it in a couple of my videos. Polar Ice Wall. Now this one doesn't really have like a lot of detail, but the glow on it's pretty cool, and the range is good. We call this one Nox. I cannot pronounce the full name. That green glow, it reminds me of gas, let's be real. Astral Scythe. Look at that, it has lightning. It's so cool. It's one of my first knives I fell in love with. This one's gonna be Snow Shard Blade. It was a Christmas drop, not a drop, Christmas update knife. Staff of the Void. I really like this one too. Something about the black with the purple glowiness. I love it. Let's see. Snuggler Slicer. It is literally like a chainsaw. It is so cool. Look at that lightning on that. The design, magnificent. They did really well on that. Okay, that's going to be Dark Rune. Again, with that lightning. I don't know, something about that lightning. The lightning is so pretty to me. Purple goes with many, many outfits. Axe of the Reaper. Now, I like Axe of the Reaper, but standing here you can't really see, like, the coolness of it. Searing Wand. Searing Wand. Look at those little, like, bats or whatnot come out at the top. I love it. Frost Edge. Now, Frost Edge to me gives, like, maybe, like, Zelda vibes or something. I don't know. Just a long sword. And then Cold Heart. It's the pink one. Again, just like the Frost Breath, I think it was. It, like, clips into the head. I'm not real fond of that fact. It does hit well. Okay, let me scroll down. Okay, I can't pronounce this one, but the sickle, you can barely see it. So if you're wearing an avatar that's not really seeable, and you just want to slip by the killer, this one's a perfect one to wear. The range on it is decent. A cactus. Oh my gosh. So when the Western update dropped, I was like, how cool would it be if we could go around hitting people with cactuses? And the devs made it happen. I love it. Ghostly Scallywag. This one is so cool. Again, because of the glow, killer can easily spot you out of the crowd. You can't really hide. You have to run. But look at those effects. The details. The developers really did good. Squeaky Void Hammer. Generally, any sort of hammer hits really well. This one's no exception. I do love this one as well. It just clips into the head. Cupid's Bow. It is a pretty one with little floating hearts. Again, because of the glow, killer will be easily, like, you will easily be spot, but the range on it is pretty nice. Marwell. A lot of people like this one. I am just partial to it. I have some outfits that could match. Maybe I just need to wear it more often. The Butcher's Cleaver. The Butcher's Cleaver is in the smolder chest. It's expensive, and it took me forever to get, but here it is. I like to wear this one with my ninja outfit. Shard of Winter. Shard of Winter. Super pretty. Another bluey glow one. Let's see. Searing Sword. Searing Sword's one of my favorite. Look at those effects. Oh my gosh, and the range on it, it's very nice. Very, very nice. And it goes with a lot of my outfits. Rudolph Ravager. Now, Rudolph Ravager was a Christmas knife. I love the reds and greens. They did really well with it. Look at those effects. Okay, let's scroll down. Polar Bane. That's going to be the next one. Another blue with glow. There are a lot of blue and glowy ones. I look forward in the future to see what other varieties the developers will have, but I love the shape. Axe of the Fairy. Axe of the Fairy is one of my favorite. Yes, it clips into my head, and it doesn't really show you in this, but it has a rainbow trail. It's so pretty. Perplexia Prime. Look at the lighting on that. Always. Purple ones are always the best. You can't convince me otherwise. It's so pretty. Heart Splitter Axe. Like the blue one, I'm not real fond. I just clips into the head. The range is not as great as it could be. It feels kind of like a lollipop. I love that though. The Golden Sun. This is a craftable knife. I haven't used it much, but it is a wider sword type. I'm kind of liking that glow at the handle. Gloomhammer. Oh my gosh. If you can get your hands on a Gloomhammer, I love Gloomhammer. They're really OP, especially if you struggle to hit players. This one is definitely going to be your OP weapon to go for. Cupid Spear. The design on Cupid Spear is so cool. I absolutely adore this knife. Look at those pretty little hearts coming off of it. Then we got Winter Bane. Again, a different designed knife. It has a bluey glow though. Void Balloon Sword. The Void Balloon Sword is very fun to use, especially if you're not being real serious. I love the purpley glow. Empress Lillian's Bow. I really like this one. If you look real close, you can see the black hearts like just coming off of it. It is very pretty. I'm really partial to the red knives, the red and black knives. Let's go on. Polar Ravager, another blue knife, long with a bluey glow. It does hit well. Umbra's Heart. Umbra's Heart is just like that other black and red one I had previously shown you, but just in a different color. Perfect for matching outfits. Inferno Deadlift. Oh my gosh, this one will get you caught on the map. If killer is even in your vicinity, it glows. Killer can easily see it. It clips into the head, and it's actually pretty good. The template. This one, I really like this one because when you actually run around with it, it has a very cool trail. Maybe I'll make a video showing that. Cold Cupid Heartstopper. This one, I really like this one. The purplish blue and the lightning. Ah, it's beautiful. I'm not going to pronounce this right, but I always call it the guitar knife. The guitar knife. Look at that. The electricity off of that one. Ah, I have an outfit that it matches. The rubber chicken. The rubber chicken was actually an April Fool's box, a crate that you could open up and whatnot, and it was one of the things that could drop out of it. It's so fun. Now, I'm out of spectrums, but let's actually just go through these, but without wearing them. I got Fallen Angel. That one's a good one. There's Cocoa Hammer. It's similar to Gloomhammer. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Asteroid. Such a weird knife. High Noon Hatchet. That has a very cool design. The Chocolate Sword has a good length on it. I like the Sapphire Longsword. Has a good range on it. Stone Riptard is definitely a different one. Just like the Dreadstain Riptard. Yeah. A very cool one. Then you have the Enhanced Baseball Bat. Then we have the Rusted Railroad Spike. It drops when you exit on specific maps. Then there's Balloon Swords. Aren't they pretty cool? The Stopstein Stabber. Love that. Hard to say for me. Frozen Ice Wall. Similar to the Polar one I had showed you previously. Has a good range on it. Similar to the Polar knife I previously showed y'all. Then we got the Emerald Ice Wall. The Ruby Ice Wall. Similar. The Sapphire, similar. Wings of Cupid. Now we're getting into the limiteds. The Frozen Candy Cane. That was a fun one. Oh, I love the big red lollipop. I love wearing that one. Let's see here. Then we got the Premium Slicer. Rudolph's Golden Ravager. Remember the red and green one? There was a gold version of it. Then there's the Sacred Whisper. That one, I love the range on that one. The trail is pretty cool too. Then the Golden Ice Wall. And then now we're getting into the store-bought ones. You can go to the Survive the Killer store and get these. And then the Reactor Core is one of the ones that once you reach, I think it's level 40, you'll get. Anywho, maybe you'll find your favorite knife in my inventory, maybe not. Let me know either way. Bye!